Welcome to Jabal Musa, which is actually Mount Sinai, Mount Horeb. And we are talking about, yesterday we've been on top of the mount and we saw the place that God actually revealed himself to Moses. But now we are going to the monastery of Saint Catherine, actually to see the burning bush. Burning bush, my friends. Moses was around 80 years old when God revealed himself to him by the burning bush. Holy Mary, the future mother of God, I'm kidding. Her name is?
My name is Miriam Kadosh, Holy Mary.
Miriam.
Come to the church with us.
Yeah, Miriam, it's Mary.
Maria.
Kadosh, holy. And we are all tour guides. We are going to say goodbye to Saint Catherine Monastery.
The almond tree.
Then let's go to see it, because the bush itself is holy for the Jews and for the Christians themselves. But look at the beautiful garden. And Mount Aaron, brother of Moses. And look at the fig tree. The burning bush. It's the beginning of his missionary as the leader of Israel, the leader of the Israelite. That's where God told Moses, go back to Egypt. Now, it's a problem, because Moses was actually ran away from Egypt, according to the book of Exodus, mainly because he killed one of the Egyptian soldiers who beat one of the Israelite, one of the Hebrew. If I'm talking about trees, my friends, look at that olive tree. Now the bush. At the time that place was part of Israel, until 1967, the Israelites tried to plant it in so many places without any success. That bush, according to, I think everyone, or at least according to tradition, is still the same one. Then we know that it's kind of the leader. God actually told him to do that. It's a secret place. Then he told him, no shoes. Now for me, it's a beautiful monastery from 6th century. I mean, the walls that you see here, but it's more than that. It's earlier than that. Then it became to be a very well-known pilgrimage place by the Christians. But why not by the Jews? I mean, that bush is very important for him. Why not? Mainly because the Jews are not supposed to follow sites like that. They're supposed to follow God himself. And the house of God is at Jerusalem itself. For the Christians, there is another meaning of it, and we will talk about it soon. The smell of the incense. Wow. It was totally empty 2 days ago. I took a video, but it wasn't a video about it. Now let me see if I will be able to enter. Let me just, thank you. All right. Guys, this is the one. What I want you to feel is the presence of God. According to the Jews and the Christians, It's actually the same story of the Exodus, but according to the Greek Orthodox, there's another meaning for it. Remember that that Moses came to here and saw the burning bush.
No problem. Okay? Okay.
Then in that case, what he saw here is that the bush was burning but not consumed. Nothing happened to him. And according to the Greek Orthodox, we are talking about Mary that bore a son. Mary the mother, who had in her belly the Son of God, and nothing happened to her. You can see here the Greek Orthodox group that visiting that pilgrimage place, and this is so amazing. Shall not wear shoes. They say that inside there you cannot wear shoes. Here, as you can see, it's a little bit different. The church, the apse of the church is right there. And according to what I know, the plant itself was there, but slowly he left, or part of it just grew outside the place, and then people can actually see it. People can touch it. And I want you to understand, presence of God is here. The bush, according to the Jews and most of the Christians, is actually the presence of God. God cannot reveal himself with his body, if there is a body of it. But he can show you kind of miracles. And can you hear him talking with Moses? Can you understand what happened to Moses? He was already 80 years old, according to the Exodus chapter 3. Remember, he was a shepherd at the Midian country or city. He was a shepherd for 40 years until God revealed himself to him. This is, for me, something so special. And I want you to see another miracle that happened according to some of the Christians. But I'm taking pictures. I don't want to disturb them. Excuse me, please. Look at that rock.
$1.
You can see. You can see
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Israel.
Yeah. You can see
And I love you.
Shukran. You can see the burning bush on top of it. Then according to that, that is another miracle. Shukran. All right, that was 8 minutes about that beautiful place. Amazing place. And by the way, I do have a longer video that takes you to the museum itself, which is a must. Oops. Guys, thank you for being with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and be part of my family.